Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much for tuning in. So today I want to waste no time and jump straight into this video. So here I was showing you guys my brow dip or brow pomade. I do not know which brand it belongs to, unfortunately, because the writing is off, but it was the cheapest brand there. So if you go to Dischem, you'll be able to find it. So I brushed my eyebrows upwards because I love a high arch, and I knew that it will sort of help guide me into the direction in which I'm trying to go for. So I start by lining it at the bottom. Important, very important, start lining your brows from the bottom so that they can take shape. Because when you join it with a line that you're going to draw on top, then you will achieve the shape that you want. So basically, I'm using my flat angle brush, which I didn't mention. It came with my spoolie. And so I start from the center and work my way to the ends. So as you can see, my brows are already starting to take shape, and I am now just creating these strokes to sort of like give an illusion of a natural brow. And also I'm now starting to just carve it out the way that I want it to be. And as you can see, I'm also creating light strokes towards the front of my brow, just so that my hairs can also have product on it, and you know, it makes the whole brow look very natural. And guys, even if you were using an eyebrow pencil, the technique is still the same. You start from the center towards the ends and then join the two by creating even more, you know, strokes, and going in with your spoolie. You can do this a couple of times until you see your brow is looking the way that you want it to look. So basically, guys, here I was just doing final touches, just ensuring that, you know, there aren't any lines of demarcation, and then the product is well blended with the hairs on my brow. So here's another tip, guys. I'm using the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm using my flat angled brush. Guys, I know it's dirty, it's the ghetto ratatata, but I use it quite often, and that's why it was dirty. I promise, guys, I'll use clean brushes in all my next videos. So here's a tip. When you drew your eyebrow and you're still not happy about the shape, you can actually use a concealer to create the shape that you want. So as you can see, I used my concealer here to carve out my brows, and basically this also sort of like gives me the shape that I initially wanted, which is a higher arch, right? So I go in with my concealer just like that, and then I go back in. I dip my angled brush in the brow dip. Even if you're using a pencil, guys, same thing. I start, you know, drawing and adding product to those areas which I feel are a bit naked, for lack of a better word. But I think you guys, you see by now what using a concealer has helped me achieve. I was able to place the product in all the places that, you know, it needed to go onto. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm trying to verbalize what I was doing. It's difficult to actually verbalize things that you just do because you've been doing them for a long time. But I hope you guys could see what that tip has helped me achieve. My brow is more defined. Now you can see that, you know, it has taken the shape that I like, and I use the concealer to just clean up the brow, make it look even more precise. And I also didn't talk about the brush that I was using, but basically that was a blending brush. So I go back in and just create light strokes so that they can even be a more defined brow. And I don't have hair on my brows, guys. Like, I wish I had hair. I don't even twist or trim my brows or do anything. So I try and create a thick brow. I love a thick brow, so that's why I went in again, just perfecting it and just putting in the final details. So I go back in with a spoolie because your trusted spoolie helps us eliminate those harsh lines, and I'm concealing it again. As I said, I'm putting in the final details. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to such things. So yeah, guys, as you can see, my hairs aren't that pretty looking, but as soon as I put in that product, girl, yes. And so we've reached the end of our video, but I'll see you soon, and thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below telling me if you enjoy the video, and just comment anything really. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Bye.